going back to maybe 1982 when the names weren't Embiid and Simmons, it was Irving and Malone. And what better way to get it all started than having the rival Celtics in town? The lob to Embiid.
Well, you love to see that.
Jaylen Brown, who signed a contract extension just 48 hours ago on the drive over his former teammate, and Cantor with a nice tip inside. Tatum back out to Hayward. Hayward with the mid-range jumper is pure. Richardson introducing himself to the fans here at Wells Fargo. Simmons with a nice follow and one.
See, that can't happen.
Tatum inside. Back out to Jaylen Brown. Pulls up over his old teammate and got a fortuitous bounce. Jaylen Brown on the score sheet.
So we all know that they can put the ball up. It'll be interesting to see if the break will be there. The transition game.
Well, Ben Simmons getting downhill in a hurry. Ben Simmons, the blur.
Did he hear us? No, not us. Did he hear it? I mean,
he got you, Coach. Walker with the mid-range pull-up is butter. So many people, Hubie, talk about what Ben Simmons can't do with three-point shooting, but what he does do is far more impactful. That time turns it over. Jaylen Brown on the break and one.
Say bad foul by Richardson. Now with Boston, they made two substitutions. Smart is in the game, as also Tice is in at the center position.
Al Horford taking Tice to school that time. Carson Edwards, a very impressive rookie out of Purdue, checking into the ball game. 33rd pick overall. But a very good preseason. Horford inside. Simmons with a great find.
See, they can do that because right now, basically, according to NBA standards, Boston is small right now.
Harris on the baseline. Strong move. And a great block by Tice coming over to help.
Yep, Tice can do that. He's a rebounder. He's an excellent transition guy for a man 6'10".
Tatum inside with a nice Euro step.
Now, what are we seeing?
Good feed inside by Marcus Smart. A smart move.
Yeah, Jay. Hey, keep going. Keep going. I don't care how many shots you take. Come on.
No, that's a bonus because he's looking to pass out, putting pressure on these other guys who are coming some off the bench to make big shots.
Richardson with the mid-range jump shot. And
then against Cleveland the other night in an exhibition game, he was 8 for 11 in a quarter.
Embiid trying to cut down on his turnovers this year on passing out of the post. Richardson, a little pick and pop with Embiid. He bullied his way through Cantor and got the follow.
Well, look, he bullied his way through, and he put Cantor out of there with a forearm.
And Tatum knocks down the deep one with 2 seconds to go in the period. Smart on the drive and the finger roll.
Yeah, now right now he just put his shoulder right into Richardson.
Here's Smart with 10 on the shot clock, under 9 minutes to go in the first half. Smart off glass.
Hey, you gotta love it.
Sweet shot and touch. Lob up top.
Nice.
And Grant Williams knows how to finish.
Well, that time they caught Horford turning his head. So, you know, you got a guy who has won, and he can tell people how to win.
5 missing. Williams got stripped, and it comes out to Wanamaker. They got a 3-on-2, Hubie.
Yep.
Wanamaker kicks it back out to Walker for 3.
Nice.
Remember, Gordon Hayward started the first 15 games last year for the Celtics. That's a good sign. And then he went to the bench because he struggled.
Walker and Thibault, the rookie, dealing with him. Walker showing why he is an all-star. The officials are hearing it from the crowd at Wells Fargo Center.
Another tough shot by Tatum. Good Sixer defense.
Simmons taking Hayward with all comers and having his way. Ben hasn't missed a shot in this one. 3 of 3. He's got 8. Simmons again, and he's got Wanamaker. Horford for 3. Got it! The officials incurring the wrath of the fans here as Richardson came up with it. Thibault gliding in. Richardson put it back.
Horford being very vocal in these timeouts, guys. That last timeout, telling these guys close them out for 3 minutes.
Oh, it's that energy we saw in that last exchange. The defense led the offense. JoJo gets into the lane.
Embiid very quiet offensively. He's 3 of 8. He's got 6. The Celtic double teams have been troublesome, and his catches primarily outside the paint as Cantor is fouled. Walker to give up to Cantor with Embiid looming, and he puts it in. Enes Kanter. Embiid nicely done by Joel. Again dropping a dime to Ben Simmons as he did earlier. Simmons slamming for two. Ben Simmons bound and determined. He's the game's leading scorer. Now he's got a dozen. Embiid leaving Jaylen Brown feeling rejected. Harris all the way to the cup for two as the Sixers turn defense into offense. Tobias Harris the finish, his second bucket for 6. He remains in the game as Ben Simmons, who has bedeviled the Celtics defense with 14.6 of 7 from the floor. Gordon Hayward giving it up. That's Ojale. It is for 3. And is Cantor also out there, the big man for the Celtics, Jason Tatum. Horford with position on Tatum. The beautiful spot by Simmons for his 4th assist. Hayward. Simmons again. Got it! Boy, you see the value of Al Horford there. Kept it alive. Found Simmons inside. And B telling Harris, go get Ojale. Yes! And a timeout called by the Celtics as they rise at Wells Fargo Center. 44, Robert Williams, second-year big man, first time in the second half as James Ennis into the game a few moments ago, unable to keep up with Gordon Hayward, who will get one more at the line. Williams off the Tatum miss. Tatum for 3. He's been by far the best three-point shooter on the floor tonight. 4 of 8. He's got 14. Harris had a rolling Horford intercepted by Williams. Hayward sprung free, got it done. Horford for 3. Simmons. Oh, beautifully done by Ben Simmons, who seemingly was stopped dead in his tracks. Simmons threw it away, gave it up to Tatum. Tracked by Horford, who fouled him. Tatum, high man for the Celtics. He's got 17. Harris got it done. Working over Marcus Smart was Tobias Harris.
No kick whatsoever. Not sure what the reset was for. Nonetheless, Celtics ball. Easy bucket there.
Richardson for 3. Scott breaking it free, and Embiid 3. Yes! Finally a 3. Compliments of Joel Embiid. Thibault with a rejection of Walker. Matisse Thibault picked up 3 personal fouls in the first half as Cantor got 2. Richardson for the plunging Scott, got it done. I'll tell you what, great patience by Josh Richardson, never gave up his dribble. Al Horford into the game for Embiid.
Tough shot. You like Tatum taking tough shots like that, but you got to get it back into play.
Good job by Marcus Smart for the plunging Jason Tatum. Sixers trying to grind out a win in this season opener. As Hayward glides in against 2. The Sixers in general have done a good job against the 3-time All-Star, making his Boston debut as they run up for Korkmaz out of a timeout. And you get rewarded by your coach with a look from beyond after taking a charge like he did a few moments ago.
Guy who switches it from one side to the other was Al. Great find. Korkmaz at 6'8" over the short defender. Not in time.
Ben Simmons back into the game. Harris, it's for 3. Yes! Oh, a pair of 3s for the Sixers. How good is that? Good defense by Tobias Harris. Simmons out-dueling the foul play. Jaylen Brown for the rebound. Simmons all the way to the cup, and he got it done. Ben Simmons, all 94 feet. Horford for 3. Harris earning the Sixers a fresh 14.
Stuck underneath the back, behind the backboard, though. Nice find.
By Harris to Ben Simmons, who leads everybody tonight with 22. And the Sixers, the largest lead of the night at 14. And Simmons, who's been the best player on the floor tonight, taking Brown. Wow, and his first touch and hitting a 3 of all things is Kyle O'Quinn. Wow! Tatum, his own miss. Thibault, nice look for O'Quinn. Got it done. Well done by the rookie. Brown for 3, and he buried it. Jaylen Brown.
Nice.
Richardson, his own miss. Got it done, and he was fouled. Back doors open for Hayward. Compliments of Marcus Smart. Tatum lost it en route.
Thought it was a kick off of Al's leg. We'll take it.
Oh, Simmons, beautifully done. What a play by Simmons. Played 23 minutes so far. Hasn't shot particularly well as they get it inside to Tobias Harris. And you know what? The Sixers are quitting themselves pretty well without Joel Embiid as Ben Simmons, again, it bears repeating, the best player on the floor tonight.
Movement off the ball. That was what made that play happen.
Sixers got to get busy here. Richardson, yes! Remarkable patience from Josh Richardson. Simmons has Tatum. Gives it up. Thibault forces it up and buries it for his first NBA field goal. But they turn this game around. Late second, early third with a 19-2 run. During one 10-possession stretches, Horford caps this one against his former team as the 76ers will break a 5-game losing streak in season openers. They will win their first season opener since October 13th of 2013.